said bitch like Stockton. Just joshing. You spend this holiday.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to our podcast. As long as we hear, this is episode 4. This is one of your co-hosts, Mel. Get with it.
And don't get lost because you know I'm always here with the sauce. Like, don't you ever think twice. Because I'm going to say something really, really nice. Yeah. We got a special guest here.
Yes, we got a special guest. You want to introduce yourself?
Not really, but hey, my name is Beba, and I am the OBFF. For all y'all don't know, that's old best friend, because that's how I get down.
Yeah, this is one of my very, very good friends.
Oh,
and
thank you.
Before,
I just want to know before. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I don't like the sound of my voice, so I don't know how this is. I always feel like I sound like real, like Rosie Perezzi and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I hate it, but I'm never gonna watch this, so y'all just better let me know how I sound.
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry, you sound good.
You sound good.
It's all right.
We're gonna do this though. Let's go.
So before we get into this video, we're gonna take a shot. Just want to put out there, we do not promote no underage drinking, no drinking and driving, no none of that. So we advise that don't drink if you're not 21, period.
And you drink responsibly, like always. Drinking responsibly is key. What that means exactly is, to everybody's, limit. But drink responsibly always.
Yeah. Okay, so we got to take a shot.
Right, let's take the shot. Get the mug. Let me hold it. Let me hold it for you, boo boo, because
you getting it?
What?
The shot.
Where's the?
Oh, we drinking from the bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, take it to the head.
We're gonna drive the boat. I like driving the boat.
Okay, Maggie.
No, I got my
cups.
Yeah.
First of all, it's a cup and a bottle.
Yeah.
This is the cup and the chaser. Ooh, I like that. Just open your mouth and guzzle. Don't put your mouth on it.
Nobody else is drinking here.
A real person doesn't put the mouth on it.
Yeah, don't put your lip. Don't put your lips on it.
Oh, I like that. Ooh,
throw some more.
That was nice. That was perfecto. I like that. You want to chase the beer?
Oof. Oh, thank you.
She needs help.
Am I supposed to take this?
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
The same way, ma. You sisters, let's get it together. You got this hand thing
I don't
going.
really drink this. I like brownie.
Me too, but there's no brown. Pretend that's the Henny.
Ooh.
Ma, you got this. That's a big ass bottle though. You gotta hold it with both hands. Grip it. Grip it, girl. Let me see. Ooh. That was nothing. You did better.
That's fine. That's fine. I give it to her. She could take it all she wants.
The DT was good. Deep throat was good. You gave me a chest. Yeah. I gotta take one too. Yeah. I have a drink.
All right, you got a drink. Take a shot.
If y'all know me, y'all know I don't like to drink. I'm not a drinker. I'm a smoker.
Yeah, that's not.
I smoke.
That ain't good.
I'm a chimney.
This is
Let me help you. Yeah, put something down.
This is rubbing alcohol.
Check it.
Yeah, how many percent?
Oh God. Ain't nothing.
Wow.
Oh, you different.
Yeah, you. No.
Fuck it up.
You could take this home. Yeah.
That's what I got.
All right.
You could take
that. You took enough for me too.
Yeah. But that's...
Oh, and the carrona.
Ay, Dios santo.
Ay, Dios mío. They want it. Anyways, y'all know y'all hear us, right? Y'all hear us? I hope y'all hear us because as y'all can see, we have our little microphones. And, with this YouTube money that's coming in, we always going to have something different. So once these mics start dying out, y'all gonna see us with the bigger ones. So stay tuned.
Yeah, but right now we don't got $600 for one microphone.
We don't. But as long as y'all watch and give us those views, baby, we'll promise you, we will have them. So keep watching and look at my little chancleitas. Yeah, let's play. Hello.
Some colors over there.
Right?
Okay, so first before we get into some things, I need to say that we just recently started this podcast. Y'all know that. This is episode 4. And I didn't have to ask her to come onto my podcast. She basically, was like, I want to come on your podcast. And I was like, let's go. Let's do it. That's a friend. I just want to put that out there. So I appreciate you for coming on our podcast and being the first guest.
I'm gonna set the bar at a little, high, so that when people really want to come on, they got something to look forward to. You know what I mean? To say, well, you know what, that girl was there and she kind of did her little thing. I'm trying. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to make it spicy. I'm gonna try to make it fun and funny, because that's what it's all about. Is having a good old time.
Period. Right. As long as we're here, you finna have a good time. We tell y'all that all the time. Stop playing. All right, so what we doing?
Are we gonna talk about it?
Let's talk about it. What's on your mind? Because you've been saying you got
something that's always been in my mind, but I've never really been able to fully sometimes talk to real with people about women in general, to be honest. It boggles my mind sometimes when I hear some women say, and you can curse here, right?
Yeah.
Right. And I just want to say, because it boggles my mind sometimes when women talk about how their pussy don't stink. Listen, I get it. Pussy already has its own smell, right? We all know what the fuck it is. Unless you have a bacterial vaginosis, your shit smells like pussy. I hate when they act like, especially, no offense, but the big girls, I could go all day and it's sweaty and, I don't stink all day. Yes, the fuck you do. Yes, the fuck you do. You fucking stink like fucking sweat box in that area, okay? Sweat box in that area. That's what the hell you fucking smell like. Because you cannot go all day in a summer dress with no panties on, sweating. That sweats between the crotch and the leg and the thigh and the little fupita. That sweats. And you know what that sweat smells like? Sweats. It fucking smells like fucking sweat. So for y'all to act like I can go all day, my nigga, no, bobo, you need a bath. You need a shower, a little wash, a little cat bath, in the area, because I can't even go to sleep without no panties on. I have to put, because it's sweaty, it's itchy.
Either. I swear, you sweat in your sleep?
Yeah. So you one of those girls that be like, my shit don't stink at all.
No.
Okay. Right.
No. I could go to sleep naked, but there's a time when your body, when you know that your period's about to come, your level is all this and all that. So there's a time where you gotta listen to your body. But right. I could sleep naked a week in a month. Like, I don't really like to sleep naked, but I like to sleep. I like to sleep. All right, let's say, my nigga, and I'm gonna sleep naked. I'm gonna sleep naked. I'm gonna sleep naked, but I really feel uncomfortable even if I'm laying naked and I got the blanket over me. I feel like I need a layer, like a layer is missing.
Yes, something.
But to go out in the street, and free balling and all that, no, because where your toto juice goes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like that part. The sweat, like, you need cotton.
That's what I'm talking about. And these are the same girls that be on it, be like, I be all day outside with it. No, you do not. Your things sweats and it smells and it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, it is.
As a woman, because even with these itty bitties that I have, I still be sweating under the little thing. Yeah. I have to clean my, if I don't have a bra on.
You gotta have a bra. I don't know. My bra, I put powder.
You could put powder and stuff, but you need a layer to soak in that sweat, is what I'm saying. To hold in something, because you cannot just listen. You know what happens? The little drip right here.
Yeah, you start to see it. You see that shit.
I've come across certain females that they be like, "Oh, I could go all day," and my man, no, boo boo, it stink. It stink.
So have you went in the bathroom after somebody and smelled the whiff of it?
That's terrible. I'd rather smell shit.
Yeah,
because that's what the fucking bathroom is for.
I have.
If you have, and if you can smell the,
I'll be like, ooh,
girl, you need some vinegar and baking soda or something.
Yeah, they need everything and then some. You need to go to the doctor.
Because you can smell yourself. I'm sorry. I don't like when people act like they can also smell themselves. Like, you smell it. That's you, man. That's you.
You smell it. You feel it. Yeah. You smell it.
That's you. And I get so upset when I hear some women when they talk, I'll be like, oh God, like, you really dead ass? Like, you dead ass? Because I'm not even a heavy person, but I know that I sweat in certain places also where your asshole stinks too.
So do you believe in not taking a bath every day?
No, you gotta take a shower every day, at least once a day. I may not do 2 sometimes.
I'm taking a bath.
At least I do once a day. It could be in the morning, it could be at night. It could be sometime in between. Sometimes I don't. I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes I'm too tired. I don't give a fuck. And I got a man. So people be like, oh, you don't have a. If you
so
have
your
a man,
stinks those days that you don't
he
take
still
a bath.
take it because that's my man. I got some white peas. I got some white peas for that. But that's my nigga. You know, he take it however.
Okay.
Because if he takes it on the time that he's not supposed to, then you could take it however. If you run through red lights, then you could take this a little sweat box.
Just like a little speed bump.
Yeah, right. You know what? I like that little speed bump.
Oh wait.
Listen, your man gonna take it however. Because you could be like, I didn't take a shower. He gonna be like, I don't care. Right. I got my period.
No, yeah, that's facts.
You know
no, yeah, that's facts. But I feel like, but
he's not gonna go down on me, but he could put it in.
no, because if you could put it in, you could eat it too.
Man, I'm not. You know, speaking about that, I'm not a big fan. You know why? I mean, I am. I do like it. Don't get me wrong, but
no.
I don't need it. Because then where you going with that? Not over here. Not over here. Don't breathe over here, Papi. Go with that somewhere else. Because turn your face.
Wait, so what satisfies you?
I like to ride.
Okay.
And I like other stuff. Don't mind. I like it. I'm not just one of those women that needs it done to me to get me started. There's other ways to warm up the car before you start driving.
Like you like foreplay?
I like a little foreplay. You can rub it on me. That automatically gets me started. My nipples, which is why we had this discussion at the pool about getting the nipples pierced.
Oh yeah. Oh, we can get into that. We can get into the nipples pierced.
Sensitive for me. I will never mess with them. That's my thing. It's like boom, bow, tum, tam, 1, 2, 3. We ready. We ready, ma. The car's warmed up. We ready. Let's throw this motherfucker and drive. See? I don't need that. I like it, but I like to save it for when I really feel like, okay, yes, this is when.
So maybe the right person haven't ate it the right.
No, he does good. He does great, actually. He does great. There's no. I just like to save it for. Don't hit me.
Because she laughed.
I just like to save it for times when I really want it. You know, like I don't expect it, and I'm okay with it because if you're not gonna do it, and it's gonna be like. Nah, don't come over here.
Looking like a fucking fish.
With the little flicker.
Yeah, no.
And you know what? It don't even take long. I mean, it don't take a lot. Men think that it takes for you to be. No, it has to be the right spot.
Yeah, you gotta learn.
Right, and
there's
keep emotion. God.
Yeah, I don't feel like.
Men, get it together.
I don't feel like a lot of men know how to do it, but it's our job to teach them.
Yeah, my man knows how to do it. Don't get me wrong. Because I was single for also a very long time from before, I've learned to not. I would have rather the guy that I was dating not do it because if he did it wrong, that was a big turn off for me. So to me, in my head, it's like I already know. And for the sake of the conversation, I only really mess with black guys. A lot of black guys don't really do that. I'm not saying that all of them don't do it. What I'm saying is that a lot of them don't like to do it. So you come up,
maybe
dating
that comes with the smell of fish
because they're raised. Black guys are raised. Some, not saying all. Again, I'm talking about back in
from your experience.
From my experiences when I was dating a lot of black guys because I dated black guys, but my baby's father's a Puerto Rican. Ow. Go figure, right? But I got from a lot of them conversations where they're raised not. Like Puerto Rican girls don't mess up the race. That's how they're kind of raised. And we Puerto Ricans, you guys are in a little different era. But when I was growing up, you were raised not to mess up your race, which is actually really racist and really messed up.
Yeah, I don't
Puerto Ricans at the time, I'm talking about like in the 90s, back when I was dating and able to do my thing. If I ever brought home a black guy, my mother would be like, you bring home a black guy and not Puerto Rican? Like, how are you going to have that? And how is that going to happen? And how is that going to happen? because you're raised that way. But also, I feel like a lot of black men at the time were raised that way because Puerto Ricans, we like all that shit. So a lot of them, even from it, they I don't do that, I don't do that. And then next thing you know, the first thing we get together, what they want to do that. Like, do you even know what you're doing though? If you haven't really done it? Do you? No. They don't know, but that's why I was like, you're not about to experiment with me. Just give me what I came here for, which is that D and that thing.
Okay.
And let's keep it moving.
Period.
Right. My little AKA is man eater, but I don't know where I got the name from. But I'm pretty sure it's because I didn't care from very back then about a lot of these men. I had, I was able to fully expand my dating horizon. I became single at a, pretty good age, and I stayed single for 7 years, and that's when I really, that's when I ran across the field, girl, a couple of times.
So what would you tell your younger self?
I would tell my younger self, fuck these niggas still and treat them like shit because they like it. Niggas like to be treated like shit. I hate when they be like, I beg to differ. No, they all like to be treated like shit. You gotta treat them like the piece of shit that they are. Well, however you treated me, that's how I treated you. I met this guy one time. He had a motorcycle. He went with his friend, picked me up. I had a friend of mine. And we went. She didn't like his friend. And you know what this bitch did? Went behind my back and got a ride from my nigga on his motorcycle. But you know what I'm saying? It's things like that. Even he was a nice guy.
Yeah.
But even the nice guys are not nice guys after all. That's why you have to treat them from the start like that. They like it.
Yeah. I agree within some parts because even the nice guys aren't nice. So. And
nice guys finish last. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Right now at this age though, I still wouldn't give a chance. Fuck y'all. I will go with the flow. You know what I've learned when I was single for 7 years? I learned how to move like them. I wasn't the kind of girl I had a friend tell me once. He was like, listen, if you want a nigga to really be on you like the way, he was like, you can't be texting him and calling him and doing all that rah-rah shit.
You can't give him all your time. When he texts you can't answer right away. It was a beeper at the time. When they beep you, don't answer. Don't beep them back. Yeah.
You can't. He was like, Beba, he used to tell me, he was like, listen, you want a nigga to really be like, yo, this is Beba calling me. This is exactly what he said. He said, this is Beba calling me. I got to call her back. Yeah. That's how you want a nigga to be with you. He said, that's how you want a nigga to be with you. Yeah. That when you beep him, he look at his phone, he be like, oh, this is Beba. I got to call her back and do whatever he got to do to call you back. Not be like, oh, this is Beba. Oh, God, I'm not calling her back. Yeah. So I always kept that in mind. And that came from a nigga to me.
I feel like even when you with somebody, you never fully know them. And I feel like you cannot give somebody everything at the front door when they walk in because eventually you get tired. You grow out of what you already knew because it's like nothing excites you anymore because it's kind of old. It becomes old news. So I feel like even for me, like being in a relationship as long as I've been in, you have to...
How long has it been?
It's going to be 9 years.
Wow.
You have to...
That's what's up.
Know,
but you and Mary have a good relationship
in so that it's like, damn, you still full of surprises like that. Like that's how I feel.
Listen, you don't even know your own family members, and I tell people all the time this over and over again. You think you know somebody, and you don't.
No, you don't really fully.
You don't fully know anybody to the extent of anything because just like when you break up with someone and they get with somebody new, they know that person as being a new person. They don't know the traits of that person that you already dealt with either. So you have to take that into consideration to be like, you know what? I met this guy, but I need to know why. And this is the problem that some females have. They don't ask the questions that they need to ask. Why did you break up with your ex? What really happened? I Google niggas. I'll Google this. I even pay for some reports and stuff and everything because you need to. Yeah.
It don't even be the niggas. It be the females.
It be the females too. It goes both ways. Yeah.
I'm looking you up because you might be a molester, sex offender.
Yes. When you have kids, you never know they're with you because of the right reasons.
I don't put nothing past a single soul. Nothing past a single soul. I never did, never will. because you just never know
Even
what somebody is
your own
going through.
family is not excluded from that. I don't trust
No,
cousins.
I don't trust
even
nobody.
Female cousins also, you never know what they're imposing into your kids.
Nobody.
You never just know. You
I
just
don't
never
trust
know.
anybody. I
So
don't
you have
trust
to
nobody.
be 10 toes and be very careful about who you bring around, even for yourself. Even if you're single, you never know what kind of problems they're gonna bring you. I watch a lot of ID channel. That's what I do. I fall asleep to the ID channel because I like to watch that stuff. And that's my biggest problem now as an adult, as an older person.
Yeah.
That I watch so much ID that I'm so worried because I watch all these things that happen and you just never know who are the people that are gonna do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't really dictate how this person is gonna turn out. This person can be okay with that female, right? A man, but then he gets with you and now he's obsessed with you and now he's showing these traits because he didn't show it to her doesn't mean he's gonna not show it to you. He could show it to you. And then he can be abusive to you as a person, right? As a woman, and then get with somebody else and never show that.
Yeah.
You know, because it's not you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, they have like this thing where it's not
because
you.
they carry their hurt into their next relationship and they don't fully heal. And I
am a firm believer that when you leave a relationship, however long that relationship was for, you need to give yourself at least half that time to be single. So if you were with somebody for 3 years, give yourself at least a year or two to be single. Why? Because everything is not one-sided. You, as a female, myself, I looked into myself when I did break up in my relationship, and I looked into myself and my faults.
Yeah.
You know, I looked into that really deep. And I said to myself, Beba, what are you doing that's causing this or allowing that? And then once you start to look into yourself and you start to realize your participation in that toxic relationship with that person, you start to understand better how you're going to then move on forward and do better with the next person. I feel also a woman can mold a man, but a lot of men don't want to be molded. They don't want to. You know what? I'm a firm believer, now that we're talking about it as well, that once a man gets it, happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
And I'm a firm believer about that. That's not just because us as women, we follow.
Mm-hmm.
We follow leads. Mm-hmm. If a man is bringing something to that and you want to follow his lead because he's doing what he needs to do, then we easy to fall in line.
Absolutely.
What we don't fall in line for is the dumb shit, the bullshit.
We might stick around for the stupid shit. But we might stick around for the stupid shit because we don't know any better, or we looking at what could have been, or
he's gonna change.
Yeah, what's the possibilities of what if we live with the what if,
right? What if?
And it don't change. It don't change. You just lose yourself every single day.
You're right. Every single time. Every time you think that, okay, this time is going to be different because I believe in what he said, and then it's a couple of weeks.
That's my tip. Boo-boo. Where your mouth be at. What that mouth do?
Talk shit and stress niggas out. Mario, sorry. Let me say, I'm sorry. Ola, you cook at least, ma. At least you got some steak over there. I can't wait.
Right. Have you ever cheated while being in a relationship?
Ooh, tea. Spicy tea.
So I'm not a cheater. I don't believe in cheating. If you are unhappy, you leave that relationship and you move on. But, and there's a big but, and it's not mine or Mel's. No, ma, you got a little teeny bitty. You got a little teeny bitty.
My slice and party I No, baby.
So I'm not a believer in it. I don't believe in it. I don't condone it for myself. But I have once or twice. That's it. Once or twice I have. And you know where I've kept that? In the little pocket of your jeans where you got it right here. You got a little pocket.
But what happens when you get your laughing, but you still stayed to do it again?
Well, no, it was on two separate, complete occasions. I was okay with that one time. It made me feel good. And I did let him know that I did do it because I thought that was going to be the breaking point of our relationship. And he never left.
Did you love him?
Yeah. Yeah, but I felt like at the moment it was needed for myself because I was being really, really, really good until right before I went on this cruise that I was going already on from before I met him. And then I found out some shit right before I left on the cruise. So when I got on the cruise, things happened. I was being good. And I met someone there that was really nice, and we hung out. We didn't do nothing until the last day, and I was definitely it was heavy. It was heavy on my mind about whether or not I wanted to do something, but a part of me kept telling me that I should do it because I'm gonna regret it. I should do it because I needed something for myself at that moment. To say that I've continued, and let me tell you something. For me, cheating is not a deal breaker in a relationship. To me,
that's something to talk about.
To me, a deal breaker is you beating me. To me. Why? Because I could leave the person I'm with for cheating and get with somebody else and he's going to do the cheating too. Like, I feel like it just doesn't, it's very rare that you find a man that's not about that. There's always something. My whole thing is about cheating is I don't condone you having a second life. Another life, another, you cheating on me with somebody random,
like
fine.
The whole entire family, situation.
That to me is like a big ass no.
I can understand her on that and the deal breaker.
And the deal breaker because you can't cheat on me and beat on me.
Yeah,
you gotta choose one.
Yeah, because
you ain't cheating on me, nigga. You ain't beating on me, nigga. You not mentally fucking me up. You ain't doing nothing. We ain't doing none of that. All of it is a no fucking way.
Everybody has their threshold too. It's a threshold.
Yeah, everybody does, and that's understandable. But
I respect her being that way, but I'm also not 5'11". I'm 5'4". I will fight a nigga. Don't get me wrong. I will fight a nigga, but I'm also not 5'11" where I can fuck niggas up. I'll be trying to fight niggas. Like if you tell me and we are best friends and we're really good friends, and you be like, we're gonna fuck this nigga up, we're gonna fuck this nigga up. We're gonna try. At least, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna try. But I feel like cheating is such, and this is such a fucked up thing to say, but it's the honest truth. Everybody's doing it. Every man is gonna try it. This is a man mentality, and we're gonna exclude. And I will say this a lot, Mario, because Mario has been a really great stand-up dude from the very beginning, but that's also because he's had you as well, and you guys have such a great relationship as well. But not everybody gets that. You get niggas that be playing games and doing this, and to me, as long as I don't find out if you're doing it, we're good. You know what I'm saying? We're good. But I also don't feel like if you cheated on me, I do feel like this, and I will say this. If I find out that you cheated on me, and I forgive you and I stay with you, I just want you to know that I am going to cheat on you back. So if you stay with me after I found out that you cheated on me, just know you're going to get that shit back. And the good thing about me is that women do it better and you're never going to find out.
Period.
Right? Am I right or am I wrong? Women do it way better.
Women are very, 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 very. Women can hide shit. Very good.
I will have you hanging out with the nigga I'm fucking in front of you and you won't even know it. I've never done it, but I'm just saying I will do it. I do it with people. I just don't like when people do it with people that you know. Like there's so many people out here that you could be doing shit with.
Fucking fish in the sea to be
fucking the same niggas.
Yeah, in the same lake. Like
come on, my man. And I hate when niggas try to get sneaky with other friends. And you know what? And this is another thing that we're gonna talk about too. Now that we're on it. If you're friends and your man hits on me, right? Mm-hmm. And I tell you what that means for our relationship.
That's loyalty.
No, and it's done. You're not gonna, if you're gonna stay with him, you're not gonna have me around as a friend either.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
So that's why some people.
For my man, so I'm gonna check my man, and then it's like I can't trust you because if I have my other chick, my sister, my cousin, whoever come over, you might just pull out your pee right then and there and have her suck it and think it's all good and dandy.
I've been in that position too with a friend of mine where her man was trying to not talk to me, but he was doing some foul shit while I was there with her, and I'm like, yo. And I feel like
this. I feel like if that is done, if that is the case, I feel like that's not even a man that you could really be with, because what does that mean? That means that you can't have a life. You can't have friends.
But if she's gonna leave him,
around,
if you
can't
tell
do
your
none
friend
of that, because
but if you tell your
you're
friend,
not allowed to do something or live your life because the person that is right beside you on your hip, you can't trust.
Right.
But who's living like that?
So let's say I bring Nadine around, right? My man tries to flirt with you, right? And you tell me, look, Beba, this happened, and your man definitely tried it, and you're telling me as a friend, right? So my choice is I either dead him and stay the friendship with you, or I dead you and keep my relationship with him. That's where the thin line is. Is she gonna stay with him and dead you? Because now she's gonna dead you because she already knows. I already know that he likes you.
Yeah, she already got a problem because now.
So that's why I feel like some women don't say anything because they know that the friendship is gonna be done. You're not gonna keep somebody around that you know your man that you're gonna stay with is hitting on.
So to talk about that topic, I do know people that have fucked with people, and that's why I don't have friends. I don't like girlfriends.
Yeah. No,
I've never
you can't.
been a people person because.
And you're a Libra. I'm a Libra too.
Like,
it's a balance, but I also feel like you should be able to have friends around you, and your man gotta respect that. My man gotta respect my friends because he's with me. You know what I'm saying? He's with me. Definitely. The loyalty lies with him, with me, not to play himself. Now, if you want to fuck some bitch I don't know, I don't give a fuck. Then, like I said, if you want to stay with me, you're gonna stay with me, but you already know I'm gonna get you back. At one point, I'm not gonna make it my life's mission, but if the opportunity presents itself, I'm taking it. I'm taking that shit. I'm taking it.
To me, I feel like my get back. To me, I feel like my get back is to leave them and watch me prosper. Like, watch me grow. Watch me see what you left, because the bitch that you played me is whack already. Like, and I know my work. Like, I know my work, so I'm never.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with you. I'm gonna stay with you, but I'm gonna cheat on your ass back. No, I used to be like that. I used to think like I cannot do that. I cannot do that. And you know what?
I'm not.
You don't even gotta know though. He don't even got. He's not. He doesn't know.
But me, the person, the woman that I am, is just like, if I'm a cheat, I gotta tell you because. But cheating is not in me. Like, I can't cheat. It's just not.
I did it the first time, and that was like, oh ow, oh ow.
You didn't feel like you had to.
Bad.
Yeah, or scared you was gonna get caught.
I was on a cruise. He's not gonna know. He only knew because I said it. And I said it like I told you. I said it to him because I wanted him to end it. And he didn't. Because he played himself.
My nigga will fuck me.
I wanted him to leave me, which is why I said it. And here we are.
Would it bother you if he was doing it now and then, let's just say, God forbid, the female comes out pregnant? How would you feel? What would you? Or he don't tell you about it till the baby's like born in 2 years type shit.
She better not call me.
She better not come to me as a woman.
She comes to you as a woman.
It's too late, ma. It's too late. You better deal with that nigga how you gonna deal with it. But I'm not accepting it. I'm not accepting shit.
So at that point, what would you do with him? Where would your relationship go? Would he continue to be a roommate?
I don't know. That's a good question, but I don't know. I just know that nobody better call my fucking phone talk about this nigga got me fucking pregnant, bitch. That's your fucking problem. It's not like a you problem, bitch, not mine.
Right.
It's not like a you problem. You knew he had a girl because I'm pretty sure she knew. Because where the fuck is this nigga going late at night and not picking up his phone till the next day? You know, as a woman, you know when a nigga got a bitch. Mm-hmm. You know when he go home. But if that was the case, I don't know if I will even be able to tell you that I would say, fuck you and that bitch and I don't go fuck. Or if I would be like, you gotta leave. Or if I'll be like, no, I don't know. So, it takes a lot in a relationship for you to get to where you are. So to me, 9 years is great. You guys are like on a rate, but 2, 3, 4, 5 years is still so hard to get to know someone on that level where you guys can codependently depend on each other. Like, knowing that you're upset about something, knowing that something's bothering you and being able to speak about it. That's the problem that some people have. They don't know how to express how they feel without. I've learned how to argue and fight without hitting below the belt. We used to always hit below the belt. That's not cool. We're not doing that no more. I don't do that no more. I don't hit below the belt. I don't say things that are going to be very hurtful to you. We're going to argue about the argument at hand, and that's that. Mm-hmm. I'm not hitting below the belt, because when you hit below the belt, you take things to a different level that doesn't need to be going to. And it's easy to go and hit below the belt, because your whole thing in that moment of the argument is to go and hit below the belt, to hurt that person. Mm-hmm. But you have to understand that when you hit below the belt, you set a different thing of how the argument is going to go.
Yeah, the respect loses.
It's gone.
The level of respect declines.
Diminishes little by little. Every time you hit, I could hit below the belt all the time. But you know what? I've learned not to do that. That's what I learned within myself when I was single. Beba, you need to stop hitting. Even if he goes low, you stay high. Don't go there. Because when you go there, then neither one of you are good people. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day,
two wrongs don't make it right.
I was always a believer that two wrongs do make a right. Which is why I was on my shit earlier. But like I said, as you start to flourish and learn within yourself.
Yeah, you gotta learn. You live and you learn, and
Because you as a woman, you have your own shit in your relationship. You can't blame only him. It takes two to tango. Mm-hmm. But how you approach certain situations is how you're gonna get that feedback. Yeah. So he goes low, you stay high. Why? Because that's gonna let him know, she's not doing that no more. Yeah. She's not trying to go there with me no more. So now
she's acting like that the way she used to.
Exactly. So right. So you just stay shut, you move along, and then you're gonna see a difference of wanting to have a conversation. Can we talk about it? Yes, we can talk about it like humans without having to hit each other below the belt, because hitting below the belt is easy. Mm-hmm. It's easy for you to be like, I don't do that no more. You know what the fuck I do? I okay a nigga to death. Okay. You know what happens when you start okay niggas? They get tired. Tired, Tommy. Let's go. Okay. Oh, you this. Okay. Oh, you that. Okay. You know what? Because it's so easy to come back, but I withhold so much, because if you want to do different, you have to react differently. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to sit here and allow. Yeah. Okay. Whatever you say. You're right. You're right. I'm wrong. Yeah. Even if that's not what I want to say, but to the sake of an argument, when you do that, I feel like I get more back later.
What I've learned from having a relationship, from my prior relationship to now, is that communication. Communication is definitely key. And it's like, listen to me, and I'm going to listen to you. Don't listen to what you want to hear, and only that.
That's what I was going to say. People listen to respond instead of listen to understand.
Mm-hmm. You have to understand where I'm coming from.
But people don't want to put themselves in that situation. You know why? Because the hard pill to swallow.
It's uncomfortable, and because they don't come from a household of talking their feelings. Mm-hmm. Tell me what's bothering you so we can make it work. Because you leave the relationship and you're going to go to another relationship and you still lack communication. There's no understanding. There's no nothing. Now you're leaving this relationship because of the same situation to your prior relationship.
Right. That's why it's good. That's why I said it's good for you to stay by yourself, because if not, you carry baggage.
Yes, you have to heal from your trauma. You have
People don't think that you need to heal. Not only heal, but you have to accept your fault and whatever you did for that relationship that caused it to even take that turn, because it wasn't one-sided.
No, it takes two.
It takes two, and you participated in it. As a woman, you participate in shit because you're trying to get your point across so bad that you be like, oh, well, if you're doing that, well, I'm going to do this. Yeah, but it still doesn't get you nowhere. Yeah. It's unspoken words that are thrown in the air. And if you don't have that communication, then you don't have anything really. Yeah, there's no. Yeah. And it's communication and also understanding. So with that being said, yeah, I've been around the block a little bit. I just feel like, and I get where she's, I respect everybody's opinions about where they are in their life.
No, but I'm not trying to step on nobody's toes.
No, I know what you have because I wish I was 5'11" too because I would fuck niggas up.
No, you take and deliver and reciprocate whatever you want. Your relationship, everybody is different. I'm not.
Everybody has a tolerance that's a little different, right?
I'm just saying, me personally.
Right. I agree. I respect that.
I'm not saying that in my previous relationships I wasn't cheated on. I was, but I got the fuck up out of there. That's the point. That I'm just not gonna sit here and allow nobody to doormat me. Like I'm just not doing that.
What about you cheat on me? I cheat on you. Who's gonna stop first? What is your threshold in a relationship of what you could deal with?
All right. Well, I've been cheated on.
Welcome to the club, girl.
We just gonna talk about my daughter's fathers.
Oh, okay.
Right. He's cheated on me multiple times.
And you found out? Multiple times, or you found out after? Did you find out during?
How did you find out? Did he come to you?
He never came to me as a man. He's never came to me as a man. It was always in my gut. It was always in my gut. Like I knew the pattern.
That sixth sense that acting like we don't got. We got it.
I already knew the pattern of, on a day to day. I was living with him, so when you live with a person, you know
them, right?
Their routine, and when they come home straight to the shower or type, just little things that
you. At least he wasn't dirty dicking you. They niggas got dirty dick.
Yeah, like little things.
You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, very. So I loved him. And it was just
that's a big word. Yeah, but I get it.
It was just like, I love this man. I'ma stick with him. Yeah, we don't want to get Band-Aid. So I'ma stick with him because I love this man. And every time I asked him why he cheated on me, it was always, it's not you, it's me. It's
I thought he was gonna say you, because if it's
no,
me,
it was never it's not me. Because and I know it was never me. I know it was never me, and I just stayed with him because I loved him. And then I also more stayed with him as my kids. I got pregnant again. I was more so for the kids. But I seen myself losing myself, and every time he cheated on me, it was just more so like, it's not you. I was never the blame. I was never the blame. It was because he's a sex addict, or he just felt like
violin, nigga, for your ass.
That's what I'm saying. It's the same too.
Let me bring out the little one. Look, the little one, the little violin. That's the little violin, mommy, papi. You get the little one.
So I'm not the type to like, he cheated on me, but I'm not gonna cheat back. I'm not gonna cheat back because
good. You should have did it once at least.
No, because I felt like what was I really gonna get? Like, what was I really gonna get? And I feel like that wasn't satisfaction for me.
For your own self and your own ego. I felt like do it for the egos.
Yeah, for his own pleasure.
I needed my ego boosted too, nigga.
But that don't please me. I get it. For me to be with.
It took me a long time to actually. It took me like I never before that. Never did it.
I don't find joy in being with somebody. Like, I don't really.
Right. I want to be with them.
Like, or if I go out and I see this man looking at me and he's so fly, he bought me a drink. Let me fuck with him. Let me. Hell, motherfucking no.
I never did it either, but I'm just saying.
That's not me. Like I'm never telling the person that come to me up in the club my real name.
Right? Yeah. No.
I'm not doing that. I don't want no drink from you. I'm never like that. My fun is going out. I just like to be around fun, happy, loud people. I'm gonna show you how happy I am without you, and that's just gonna get you more mad because I'm gonna be ecstatic. Like, fuck this. I'm not worrying about what he's doing. I'm gonna sleep good at night because I know this man is not cheating on me.
That's how I feel. Like, usually, like, I'll be like, I'm just gonna.
What ends my relationship is you putting your hands on me.
Yeah.
You putting your hands on me.
Once you put your the same as a Libra. You see it?
You put your hands.
I was the 7th.
Yeah.
The 8th.
Oh yeah, I'm October 7th.
I'm the 8th, October 8th. So that's what I'm saying. We have a thing of you look at my Libra stance here with the heartbreak and the heart, because I feel like that. Like, there has to be. I'm gonna
weigh it out. Yeah, I'm gonna weigh it out because
you can't do that. And
every man is gonna cheat. Every man is gonna cheat. But I promise you, you're not gonna put your hands on me. Right. You're not gonna put your hands on me because I'm fighting you. I'm tasing you. I'll shoot you.
I don't feel like every man cheats
because you have a good man.
Every man cheats. They got their ever. They got their ever. He cheating on you, boo boo. If he didn't cheat on you, bitch, you don't know. Go through his motherfucking face, his motherfucking phone,
I think
and check out his friend's motherfucking conversation that he got. He cheating on you. Check that boys group. There's that picture of your best friend pussy up on that shit. That nigga cheating on you, all right? Everybody cheating. Mario probably not cheating on her, but he was cheating on the bitch before her. He was cheating on the bitch before her.
You was mad.
Because like she right now, I gotta let him know. They all cheat. Put it back over that bitch and he gonna fuck her. He gonna fuck her. This is what I'm saying. When I said they all cheat. They all cheat. Let him know in the back.
Hold on. This is what I'm saying.
They all fucking cheat.
When I express that every man doesn't cheat, I feel like I'm talking about for me, to me, right? Yeah, he may have cheated on whoever he's been with before, but that's dumb. That's what the fuck you willing to tolerate. That's what you stand for. That's the woman you are. I'm talking about, but for me.
I wish God would have gave me fucking her height. I would have been fucking.
But wait, what makes you?
It doesn't even. It really doesn't have to even do. It's nothing with my height. It's just I feel like even if I was 4'11", 4 feet, 5 feet, 5'2", I feel like. Just me, like me as my person, like the inner me is bigger than even what I see physically. Like,
but it also has to come from him.
That's what I'm saying. It's him.
I'm just not willing to do that.
Mario didn't want to move like that because Mario knew what kind of woman he was dealing with. But a lot of men don't want to own up to that.
Yeah.
They want to act like I got this good woman, but I'ma still do my fucking dirt because
I want the cake and eat it too. But time out. I feel like
no shade. I know a couple niggas that's in the dirty works right now. No shade.
Yeah, and I'm gonna leave it here.
Let's leave it here. Let's see.
Because if you fumble a bitch that's really love you genuinely.
But
if you fumble that,
they fumble. They don't fumble.
But when you fumble that, you don't.
Bitches.
So when you fumble it, then when you go to your next relationship, it's like she ain't gonna have none of the type of shit that you love. The bitch that you cheated on with, she not gonna have that. You ain't never gonna be happy. You ain't never gonna be happy. You ain't never gonna be happy. Cause now you're gonna be like, damn, I should have not had my cake and eat it too. I should have just enjoyed my cake.
Idiots. To me, I look at it like they're fucking idiots, and they always want to be like, this one's looking at, and it's an ego thing. It's an ego thing with them that is so stupid because these bitches don't give a fuck about them.
Yeah.
That's why I don't do shit no more. I don't fucking cook.
The problem with men is that they're gullible. They're easy to just anything.
So a little sucky here and there, a little boo here and there. And then, oh, you love me? Yeah, nigga, I love you. Fuck you. Well, shit.
Yo.
I'll be like, yeah, I love you, nigga. Tomorrow I ain't doing shit. The fuck out of my face with that dumb shit. But I want to ask you, and then I will answer myself. What do you feel you bring to a relationship that you can actually say, this is what I can come with as a partner?
That's good, but I feel like I am the package. I feel like I am. I feel like
you need to elaborate on what are your packages. I need you to elaborate on what is the package.
I was.
Are you bringing the table, the chairs, the food? Like I need you to.
No, I'm the table. I'm the table, and then I'm gonna put the food on the table. But you gotta.
Okay, so the bull points on you. First of all, I know that you don't cheat, so that's great. That's a good bull point. But what else do you bring?
All right. So to me, I always feel like even the person that's always gonna be next to me, it's always going to be extra because I come with a car. I take care of myself. I don't need a man. I'm not a female that needs something. I know how to please myself. I know how to take care of me. I know how to take care of my children. I know how to cook. I know how to put food on the table. I know how to close my door at night. So to me, I feel like a man is always extra.
You close your doors and your legs, apparently. Yeah, I am.
I'm fine. I'm fine. To be real, and those,
let's say you were on a dating app. Let's just say you were on a dating situation and you were told, let's say like you were in a dating matching thing, like what are some of the things that you will be able to say about what you can bring? You know, obviously we already know that you are not a cheater. You say you have your own car, you take care of your kids, but there's like, you know, what else are your bull points that you can sell yourself with?
Give me anything. I could sell the water to.
So well?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
I could,
Daisy, I like it.
No, I'm serious. I can make $1 with any little thing.
You make it happen.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
Anything.
Make it
Anything.
happen.
I know how to make $1.
Make it happen. You make it happen, young girl. Yes.
Yeah. And we're gonna figure it out.
And you come with
I got me.
Understanding.
Yeah.
Empathy.
A whole lot of it.
Perfect. So that's what.
That's why I say I am the package because I'm good.
Are you?
Yeah.
And you like Suki with the good coochie too?
No, I'm not Suki. No. I think you know her.
My pussy like a stink anyway. She was in the.
Did y'all see that video?
No, I didn't see the video, but I saw her in Jamaica with that dumb shit. That didn't even look right. I'm just saying, as a bitch, I don't know about a nigga, but a nigga, you know, they will fuck a broom with a mop. I mean, a mop with a wig. They do it all, papi. They do it all. But anyway, what about you, Mel? Besides what the obvious that we know, the people that we are talking to don't really know what you bring. What do you bring?
What I bring?
Let me take a sip of my shirt. Wait, I'm sorry, Beef. I don't mean to cut you off.
No.
Are we taking another shot?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do
after
one more
we
shot.
answer this question. Hold on.
All right, perfect. All right, let's go.
I don't think you or anybody else needs a shot emergency right now.
We're in an emergency situation. This is a crisis. Let's go. What do you bring?
What I bring to the table?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I bring it all. Like I feel like it's there. I feel like I'm very understanding. I feel like I communicate very well. I feel like
you express yourself. You think in a
I
proper way where you.
I was never like that before, but I've learned to do it. Not because I'm in a relationship, but it was a push. That was a push behind the reason that it was one of the reasons that I did begin to be like, okay, you have to learn how to speak because.
Right, voice your opinion.
Yeah. So,
do you feel like when you voice your opinion, you are heard?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel like when you speak your opinion, you are heard?
To get to that, to get to that, I can agree that I used to be, and I'm still learning to not just react.
That's
because
a good.
You say something.
That's a good thing. That's why I say when you look into yourself as a partner, you have to address your own issues, right?
Yeah, I've learned that from my past.
I feel like you have to learn to not be defensive.
And you have to
listen
to understand, not listen to respond.
But not be defensive. I feel like you have to learn as you begin, but as you begin to get older, you learn to not be so defensive because you have wounds. Everybody has wounds, right? But it's that because we are scarred from certain things, you feel like when you hear something, it's for the same reason. Or if something is done, it's for the same reason. Or if a nigga's doing something that's like, I told you not to do it, it's for the same, it's like, but that's not always the case because if you don't communicate, then you don't really know where the person's coming from when they say or they do these things.
I'm feeling this shit.
So I feel like that.
What?
What's nothing?
I don't know.
Pass it. This one's I can't.
Yeah, she's
telling me what? Are you dead? Mira. Yo. She's dead, man. She's mad cold.
It's bricking here.
I'm warm. I'm warm.
Yeah,
that's why we need a shot. Like you can warm up the motor. Let's warm up these motors. I'm the drinker.
Yeah.
I'm actually the drinker.
The boat is being driven.
And I was already told I'm gonna be
and that was the wrong thing.
Drinker, right?
No, I should never said.
You can't take it.
I'll take you home because now she's going galore with the cups. Like,
it's Friday.
All bets is
Because I'm the only one that's drunk up in this bitch, and these girls need to catch up. Let's go. Let's motorboat.
But yeah, I feel like to go back to my question, because
damn, go ahead, you do. Because you know what?
Like,
clearly we need to take some heat off of what you're saying about your advice about what's going on. But also, Mario is that kind of a nigga who...
We moving too fast. We moving too fast because you answered your question on what you bring to the table. Okay.
I was answering.
Right.
And I said I
got caught up in the mix. Right.
And then y'all started.
And then you said you wasn't putting that the hookah's weak. Yeah. Is what you said.
Yeah, but go ahead.
Go ahead. Finish what you're bringing.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a good communicator. I feel like I'm the type of girl that, how can I say it? I'm the type of girl that I don't move like if I've never had love before. I know how to be as a woman and show that I am loved properly. I'm not, you know. I feel like that. Like if you see me in the club, I wouldn't be the type of chick that be
looking.
Yeah, to be looking or to be doing
to be
the
looking,
most
but you're gonna be looked at because you don't give off that energy.
Yeah. And that's why a lot of people be like so into me. They be like, so if I walk into the room, everybody's eyes and heads is like, you know what I'm saying? But I never been that type of
big ass lips and shit. We like that.
But yeah, I feel like
I get it. You do have a lot of good.
I feel like I have a lot of good and strong qualities.
You do have, and I'm gonna tell you this: as long as I've known Mel, because obviously I'm getting to know you, so I can't say, but I could speak for her. She's been very consistent with how she moves. She moves how she moves, but she's very consistent because she's been at my house and be like, I gotta go cook dinner for Mario. I'm like, whoa, damn girl, you just leaving us? She was like, I got the chicken, I gotta make good. You know, so I get all those things are great qualities that she is also bringing, but you also are very, you know.
That's what I'm saying. So what she brings to the table, she's a good provider. She know how to
take care of her nigga. Right.
So now what?
But that's not to say that women that don't take care of the house doesn't mean that they get done dirty because that don't matter to certain, right? Because we've been there.
But I'm saying, that's when you go and you look yourself in the mirror
and
say,
you start to write.
It's really not me. It's not me because I got everything.
But there's I think
because
with every relationship,
when the man leaves you, do you leave with nothing?
No.
Or you just leave with a broken heart?
A broken heart. That's what we gotta take. And let me tell you something.
I left with a broken heart.
Let me tell you something.
The car's there, the house is there, my kids eat, they're good, I'm good.
There was a show back in the days. It was called Romper Room. Do you guys remember it? It was on. It's back in the 70s. There was a kindergarten teacher. Listen, there was a kindergarten teacher. It was called Romper Room.
This show from back in the day. She's talking about back. When the
70s,
TVs had the big backs.
Only the 13. Shows. It was only channels 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 13. And there was a show on there called Romper Room. And it was a kindergarten teacher that had a show about her kindergarten students. And I always have this saying, and I'm a firm believer of it. When men say to women, oh, I will leave her, but I can't because of my kids, that's bullshit. Because, and I always say this, if a man want to leave you, it don't matter if you have Romper Room. Romper Room is like 12 kindergartners. He will leave your ass.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So women that say, oh, he hasn't left his wife because of his kids, you could suck it right here. You lying piece of shit. Anyway, whatever. So you are okay with what you bring into the table? Is there more? Because I think you got a lot more. Because you are the epitome of what a lot of us as women want to establish in a relationship, which is understanding and communication and things. And this is stuff that you've built up also with marriage. It's not that didn't happen overnight.
It works. It's a team. It's a work in progress. It's not something that happens overnight. You have to know that.
Right.
It's
you and him. Yeah. It's a you and him situation. A lot of people don't lose sight.
Don't fight each other. Fight the problem. That's it. What do you bring to the table?
Bullshit. No. You know what I bring to the table when I realized that as I've gotten older at 47, I bring understanding. I bring too much communication, maybe even. I was always the cooking type. I'm definitely still the cleaning. I do laundry. I do all that shit in the house. I take care of the household itself. I don't need you to do it. But lately, I haven't really been cooking, to be honest, because nobody eats it, so my man cooks. But that's still besides the point. He cooks and he makes a mess because he uses everything in the kitchen. And you know what I do when he's done?
Though.
I go in the kitchen, I clean that whole shit up. I don't complain. I don't tell him, oh, you left a mess or you did this. No, I acknowledge. If anything, I thank him for cooking and feeding us. And I don't ever bring up, oh, but you do this or you do. So I try not to give back negative energy to my man. And I try to let him know that we embrace him for doing what he did because he was at work. Appreciation. Mm-hmm. I show appreciation. I do give him attention when I know when I want to do it. You're not going to put a gun to my head and be like, you need to do it now. Like, no, I do it when I want to do it because I feel like you deserve it as well, Mm-hmm. But I do take care of my household and my man. Hey, how was your day today? What happened? And he will go on and on. I'm like, okay, I'm like, but I still listen with open ears and I try not to give him feedback when feedback is not requested.
So, are you like a cater woman? Like you cater to your man?
I used to cater. I don't cater no more because to me, I've come to the conclusion personally that doesn't matter if I cater or not, he's going to do what he want to do regardless. So with me, I'm not going to cater no more. That's it. We're done. I'm going to just do the day-by-day things that I feel like I want to do, and I do things when I want to do it, not because I feel like you deserve it. Because if I feel like you're doing something that's not in this realm of our relationship, then I'm not going to cater to you. Then you can just go fuck yourself. Period blank. That's it. You can go fuck yourself. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you do. You can fucking starve for all I give a fuck, nigga.
Are you catering?
Am I catering? Yes, I am. Yeah. I think I cater. Not that I think, I know that I cater.
And you know what I also don't do? I don't start nothing that I can't continue doing. I will not give your fucking feet a massage ever in this fucking lifetime. Ever in this fucking lifetime. You know why? Because the nigga don't fucking want it all the fucking time. I'm not doing it all the fucking time. Because when you got me fucked up, I could bite those toes off. That's what I do. Fucking give you a fucking massage, nigga. Give you a fucking massage. When?
See, I don't know.
I don't care shit, nigga. Let that bitch fucking massage your fucking nasty ass feet. No, you don't want it. But I don't do that shit no more. No. I lay the fuck in the bed like this.
I massage. I'll do your feet. I'll do your hands.
Wait. I used to. I said.
No, but that's just me. Like,
yeah, and then I'll be like, well, he'd be like, can you massage my friend? Well, where that bitch is at? Oh, he'd be like, never mind. You right, never mind. What the fuck? You got time?
You're sitting there watching TV. You're not just going. He's laying there with you. His feet there. You're not just watching TV. Just now, I'm like, oh, let me do your feet. Like, no.
No. What about my feet? You know what I get? This is my foot.
All right, so but what if he be like he's not all right? So but he paying for your feet. Go ahead, man. Go to the spa. Go get your feet done.
Nah. Let me take a sip of this.
No. Fuck over me. No.
This is the thing, right?
I'm telling you, I learned so much, but I'm 37.
But yeah, wait, hold on, wait.
30
I'm 37.
Shut your ass up.
I'm 37. I'm 47. We're done. I'm 47. I'm almost 50 years old. You got me fucked up. I'm not massaging shit. If you got time to be fucking talking to other bitches and doing other shit.
No, you are the women.
I don't give a fuck. He doing it, man. He doing it. And he's doing it. And guess
your
what?
heart rate
bitches.
is going high. That's why that's deep.
Right. That's
down. Relax. Thank you.
So, all right. So you think that the man that you with right now is cheating. So that's why you don't do that.
I don't think he's doing it now. But I don't think he's doing it now, but you still got to pay the price, nigga. And the price you're paying is that I'm not doing nothing that is going to take me out of my comfort zone. Out of me watching my ID channel and watching my first 48.
No. It's not that she's not happy. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because I lost what the fuck I was going to say. And I was going to hit it right on the nail. I swear to God.
I don't think that I wouldn't think that you're happy because it's just like you're still living in the past.
Yeah.
So you're living in the past, and the past is holding you.
That's what I was gonna say. It's not that she's living in the past, and it's not that she's not happy. It's that this is how relationships, even from people who are this age in this generation right now, this is how they last. That's it. That is how it lasts. That's how you see marriages that they 50, 60, 70, they've been together for 30 years. That is why. That is exactly the reason why, because
you just can't.
They are older and they come from a generation where that is what they saw, but it's a mix and a twist of what is happening today and what you're just not gonna allow, what you're not gonna do, and that's why there are women who maneuver like her or just do what she do or relationship the way she relationships, because you have to remember that she's
47. I was born in 1976
right now, so it's like.
Not that has anything to do with anything, but it's because I've already learned. I was with this man for 7 years.
But what if you stop in your own blessing though?
Then he gotta get the fuck on.
But what if you get him out of right?
Then I will be by myself. To be honest, if he was to decide to leave completely, I'm just gonna stay by myself because I don't have it anymore in me to continue to try to be with someone. The difference with my man is that I know him already, and I feel like he knows that we're both comfortable. And I was always that person. I'm gonna tell you, like back in my early 30s, I used to be the same way. I used to be like, oh, I'm not dealing with that. I don't want to be comfortable. I don't want to be comfortable. For me being comfortable, I get with somebody else. And then I tried dating, and then you know what that brought me? The same shit. So then you start to figure out for yourself, I'd rather dance with the devil that I know than the one that I don't know. And that's where that mentality comes from people back in the days. And that's why they've been able to celebrate 50, 60 years of marriage. It's not because of them being faithful. It's because as a woman, you start to realize that there may or may not be somebody better, but they all move the same fucking way. So where do you feel like you're gonna position yourself? Do I stay with this man that I do know? Or do I start with a new man that I don't know and I don't trust and I don't have that? Or do you know? You know what I mean? I know my man, for the most part, with my girls is great. I don't ever have to worry about anything in that sense of anything.
I hear you. And I have that mentality too. I have that.
That's what I said. What to me is the beating. Like our kids should be able to see us arguing and never worry. I grew up in an abusive environment. My mother dealt with it with my dad, abusive, and my stepfather was the worst. My stepfather was the worst of the worst of the worst. So I know for a fact that you should be able to have an argument with your partner and your kids never have to worry about where it's going to escalate to. They should be able to sleep comfortably in their bed and not worry that we're going to get the cops called. He's hitting my mother. This is where I build that relationship with him now when we got back together. You know, we should be able to have a discussion, even if it's a little argument, and that's where it ends. Our kids that live in our household should never be scared in their own bed. Me and my sister used to hug each other. She's not going to smoke? Me and my sister used to hug each other at night when my mom and my stepdad used to argue because my stepdad was abusive. And we used to literally hold each other. And I could remember thinking about it now, us shaking, like just being so scared because we never knew where that argument was going to lead to. In my mind, I remember back then thinking, Ma, just shut up, shut up. Like, don't say anything because he's going to start doing. But my mom had to stand her ground too at some point. You know what I mean? Like, but as a kid, you start to think back at those things. And that's what I don't want from my kids. I don't want my kids to feel scared. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to be scared about us arguing. If they argue, your kids should be like, oh, mom and dad are just having a little argument. It's not going to be anything. It shouldn't be anything where cops are going to be called or we're fighting. And because I get there, girl. I get it right there. You got me fucked up. I go right the fuck off. But lately, like I said, I feel like I be on 1,000 right off the back. I be like, what?
I feel like that bounces back to like what I said in like the previous episode and like earlier what I just said right now. The thing is that what makes those kind of things last and why people stay is because, like she said, she knows him already and he knows her. And it's the fact that when it comes to a relationship, everybody has that
Your
forgiveness,
limits.
that
Yeah.
jar that they're gonna give, and it's only gonna be to one person. Because, like you said, what you've been through with your daughter's father, you now are scarred that you're not gonna take it. You're not gonna take that now. Yeah, you left that relationship, but you have wounds because you stayed. And you know that now moving
And
forward,
that's the part that
you're
we
not
play
gonna-
in those relationships, that we
exactly.
keep accepting the shit.
And that's why I say that I don't judge y'all or any woman, that I just listen, and that's what I'm here for. I'm here for the moral support. But that's why I say I am strong, and I'm just, my woman instinct is that I'm not gonna allow no man to scar me with the cheating shit, with the abusing, with the, I'm not willing to walk with
and
that.
let me tell you, there's different kinds of
I'm
abuse.
giving you power at that point, and it's just like, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm cool. Sorry.
I gave another human being
that power to
get me to a place that I ain't never want to be, or like have power over my feelings, you know, have power over my mind. So
you give somebody else that even if you leave, you still walk with that person, and you don't even realize it. And I'm not doing that. I'm just not, and that's the way that I see it, and that's the reason why I just will not tolerate it. Like,
I could agree.
I could agree.
It's like Bob Marley said. He said there are people that are gonna make you suffer. You have to know which one of the right people that you're gonna suffer for.
Yep. And stick there.
Because no relationship is perfect. No relationship is perfect. No relationship is perfect in this world, and everybody deals with what they want to deal with on their own terms. But to me, personally, I would not deal with somebody beating on me. You cannot cheat on me and beat on me. You gotta pick one. And there's different types of abuse. There's mental abuse, there's physical, and there's verbal abuse.
Yeah.
That also break a person down to the point where you don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm not dealing with that now. Am I dealing with some cheating abuse? I don't know. I've just been like, I don't give a fuck. If he want to leave, he can fucking leave. There's a fucking door.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's next? Let's go.
All right.
I see your wheels turning.
Now I'm just trying to, like, you know, what else we could talk about
Let's talk about family.
Family.
You want to talk about family?
Yeah. But we're gonna do the surface of family, not the deep. Where do you feel family lays with you as far as relationship wise? And how do you determine who you want to move and not move, and how you feel like you want to forgive certain family members and move on?
Rory, let her answer and shut the fuck up.
I don't know. She's thinking. I want to understand what I'm trying to, like. I'm not trying to get deep rooted into family because that's a whole different other topic, and we'll be here for tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be here for days. Family. Right now,
how do you determine how do you want to keep your family, and how?
Right now, I don't really have. I got family, yeah, but I don't really have family. My family is what I built. My children, my sister, her family, what she's building, and my brothers from my father's side, and my niece and my nephews. That's my family, though. That's my day-to-day. That's like, as opposed to my mother and like her side, her family, my grandmother and stuff like that. I don't talk to them.
Do you feel like, for the most part, you know, the saying how it used to be from way back when, like, oh, they're your family, you have to.
No.
Okay.
No.
Those are old things that we don't do anymore. Like,
no, I don't want that.
It's good. Try it.
Right. Honestly, I don't go by a title anymore. Just like they say, respect your elders. It's like, no, give respect and you get the respect.
Exactly.
Because I don't care how old, if you disrespect my child, I'm going to tell my child to disrespect you. Like, I don't care. I don't stand for a title, because you could be somebody's mother, but are you really the mother? You can be somebody's best friend, godparent. Let's talk about a godparent.
I don't do godparents with my kids at all,
because they don't really play the part. They just stand for the title. But, like, that's my godson, that's my goddaughter. But are you really playing that part? Or when you and their parents fuck up, your relationship goes down here, now you say fuck my kid, right? So then, therefore, did you really genuinely love my child, or you were just there just just because it was good.
But I took a class for when I was becoming a godparent. I'm only godparents to 2 kids. I'm godparents to one of these twins and Dita.
Oh, this is good.
Right?
I told you.
And
This wasn't.
I feel like when you take that class, right? I took that class for the Catholicism, because we're Catholics.
Mm-hmm.
You are the godparent. I think people have taken that godparent thing out of context for the most part, right? So let's say that Mel was to ask me to be her daughter's godmother, right? So the godmother's role really is to be there for Mila. If God forbid Mel and Mario do not make it, that I will instill in Mila the Catholicism, the church part about it. So I have to be involved.
Mm-hmm.
People have taken that role as a if something happens to me, they're gonna go to the godparents. That's not how it happens. That's not what happens when you become a godparent. When you become a godparent and you swear under that Catholic Church, you're swearing to the Catholic Church that if Mel and Mario do not make it, that I, as a godparent, I will step in to teach Mila that they were Catholics. And so I will instill that into her, as part of the family. Because if God forbid something happens to you and Mario, your daughter may go to your mom, not your mom, but, Mario's parents or your sister or somebody else. That means I have to be around with you, let's say, Nadine, and be like, we're going to instill this into Mila because that's what Mel and Mario wanted. Not because I'm going to step in as a parent. You're never going to step in as a parent for that person. You're there as a godparent to instill into this kid what their parents wanted. Godparent is somebody that you trust and that you want them to instill the same beliefs. That's what really a godparent. The people I think have a misconception, and when I took that class, I fully understood.
Am I a godmother?
You say you have 2.
I got asked to be my nephew's godmother.
And you said no?
Oh, James. Oh,
Yeah.
I about
No,
to say
I said
one
yeah.
of you.
Oh, did you?
Nephew. Yeah. Well, we're gonna do
Okay.
it. Yeah.
A friend of mine that I was really cool with at the time, back in the days, I was younger. She was like, "Oh, I want you to be my son's godmother," and I was like, "Honestly, I'm gonna have to."
But I'm not baptized.
No. Okay.
I'm not baptized.
Are you Catholic or are you
I'm not. I come from a Catholic background.
Right.
My mother, my family, that's what they all are. But I'm not baptized. I don't went to a Jehovah church. I don't went to. I went to Christian, Catholic, all types of churches.
Where do you feel like your religion kind of stands a little bit more than others?
I'm more so universe. I'm spiritual. I rather
non-denominational. That's what it's called.
I'd rather go to the water and sit and meditate and talk to the universe.
Yeah. What about you, Mel? Are you godparents to anyone?
Yeah, I am. I have 1.
Did you go through with it?
No.
Who?
Well, yeah, I did, but it's
Who's that?
Phoenix.
Oh, you did it.
Lasha and,
Okay.
no, I didn't do anything. She had asked me, and
You said yes.
I said yeah, and then
Nothing happened after that. So
that was really
technically, yeah.
recent. So
Okay.
we haven't really met.
Lala, you better invite me.
We haven't made arrangements or plans or
Okay.
anything for. But yeah,
Is you
hopefully
and
that'll
Mario, or is you and somebody
no,
else?
I don't know who the male is.
So I'm the godmother to one of these twins,
Mm-hmm.
but I wanted to be
And
for both
Dita.
because
You said that already. So that's how I know you're drunk. Shut up.
No.
My 2 youngest, Jasmine's baptized, but her godparents, that's just bullshit. Like, it's just bullshit.
It's what I'm saying. It's fucking bullshit.
And, but my brothers are her god. My brother, Jimmy's Jasmine's godfather through church, and my other brother is her godfather by water. And
yeah, because you or both.
It don't matter if they're siblings or not, because
Then that's what I'm saying, that you should pick.
yeah,
that's
they're
why I
not
don't
gonna
have
look-
any godparents.
nobody look for your children no matter what.
And
So
if people
that's
was
why
to
I'm
ask me,
against-
can you baptize? I'd be like, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm
pick
gonna-
somebody else, because I ain't gonna do that. I could do what I could do for you when I'm gonna do it, but other than that, like, I'm not gonna be able to tell you that I could, like, because
that's
you
the
know
responsibility. That's
it
the
is.
responsibility, and that's why. Thank God nobody asked me to be their kid's godmother, because first of all, I don't have people anyways. So that's fine with me. And second of all, I already have a godson, so I'm good. And I have my kids. My money needs to go to my children, and that's it.
Let's just say I was to have her. I can't have no more kids because I had a tubal ligation when I had no more. I'm done. Shut this motherfucker down. We shut this baby making machine down. Are you done?
Am I done? I think I have one in me, but I really
No, ma, you're done. You're done. You're done. Ma,
yeah.
with that response, you're done.
No, yeah, I think so.
So you can still produce.
Yeah, I know that.
No, I'm just asking. You can still produce one?
Yeah, I can.
Oh no, ma. Tie that fucking up. Let's get this wrapped up. But let's get it wrapped up, mommy. What are you gonna do?
You know why?
That's all I told her.
Mommy, you gotta know when you gotta stop.
What? I'm okay. Even if I have another
Right,
and the
no,
man ain't around,
you
I
already
got
got
it.
it. Look, this is it. This is your life right now. Like
Yeah,
this
I'm
is
fine.
it.
Nah.
You can have one more. Are you pregnant now?
Yeah, I'm taking shots and smoking hookah. Yes, I am.
I love it. She don't have a pregnancy test yet, but I got one in my bag. You want to take one now?
Baby, I'm
with
good.
you. You're done. But you do want another one at least. You're still young. You can have one more now.
I'm gonna be honest.
What?
I have my phases where like I want one, but
what do you think is holding you back from having another one? Is it because you already experienced the caretaking of one and you can see with the devotion and the thing, because it takes a lot. I mean, as a parent, you have 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. I know that I can have one more if I want one more. Yeah.
That's why I had 3 too, and I'm like, I'm done.
I do want to have another one, but right now, no.
When do you think you will feel comfortable to have another one? Because Mila's what, 3? When do you think that you want to have another one? She's like 5.
I just
could revisit
feel like
that conversation.
I feel like Mila's 3, and I said like by the time I'm 30, I said I'm done. I'm not having no more.
I had 35 on my cutoff.
It ain't. 35 not cut off.
It's not.
At 34, I have no more.
I just don't. I don't want to do this what I'm doing in my 20s. I don't want to do in my 30s. So 30 is a deadline for me. But
you don't think 35 will be a good deadline for you though? How old might I be then?
I'm not. I don't care how old she is. I'm not doing 35. I'm doing 30, and that's it.
She'll be what?
When I'm 30?
7. No, 6.
She'll be 7. Yeah, 7.
Okay, 7 is good. I have my daughters. My middle and my youngest are 7 years apart. But Charisma and Shayna are 10 years apart to the T. Almost to the day, actually. Well, my daughters are born in September. Let's talk about that. That's some bullshit.
Because I feel like
wham.
I feel like when you have a kid with somebody, it's a new chapter.
I would have given Mario like 5 kids, man. You got me fucked. I would have like pow every year.
No.
No, but like I have.
Yeah.
Because let me say something. I got 3 different baby daddies.
And this is what I was saying earlier.
Right,
you cannot.
Another one I'm gonna have
when you be
baby daddy. and let me tell you something.
You're right, Ma. You can do it.
And let me tell you something. That don't mean nothing.
You're right.
My first baby daddy. That is never been in the picture. And I take care of my baby. I do it. And Jasmine is what, 6-7 years apart from Liberty? And that nigga ain't here now. And I'm taking care of both of them. Liberty and Lady.
They have the same dad?
They got the same daddy. And I take
all
care
3
of
of mine got 3 different, but let me tell you something. Having the 3 baby daddies to me, and this is my defense, which I don't need a defense, but those are my 3 relationships. My 3 relationships that I've ever had in this lifetime, those are my 3.
Yeah.
I'm with my youngest daughter's father now, and she's 12, so I'm with him. But to say that I say this, you just never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know where you land in that totem pole with having a kid. That's why 35 was my cutoff. I told them, if by 35, I don't have a kid, I'm tying this shit up. I was going to tie my tubes, but then I got pregnant with my daughter. I had her, and I had a tubal ligation after. That was it. I cut off, burned, sewn, those things. But things happen. The human body is amazing.
Them tubes come back.
Girl, that's why I be scared sometimes when I don't get my pregnant. I be like, girl, my pregnant at 47 because you better fucking shoot me right in the fucking temple.
Yeah, that shit come right back.
The human body is amazing. First of all, for you to even be able to produce another human being inside of you, to me, that's like mind-boggling. That's like, people don't really think about it the way that you should be thinking about it, though, because
like we
you
feel
are
that shit from the
able
inside
to get a baby in there and push it out of a vagina.
And that's what I'm saying. Those are the things I pay attention to, and that's why, like, I'm not like, it's just so much that it's like it's just a deep, like, that's a deep dive when it comes to having another kid. And I don't want to do that. I'm sorry, but I'm not having 2 and 3 and 4 baby daddies. Like, mentally, like, what the fuck is you?
I got 3 different
I'm cool. I'm good. Like,
listen, I never thought I would have 3 different baby daddies, but my oldest and my middle are 10 years apart, and then my middle and my little are 7. So I kind of like, you know what I'm saying? For me, it feels like,
I don't feel like, I really don't care, because I look at it like women can have 3 and 4 kids with the same man, and their kids is fucked up, and they got a fucked up baby father, and now you got 4 fucked up kids because you got them all about this one guy that don't give a fuck about you nor them. So now you sitting there like, fuck.
And let me tell you something else. Let's just talk about it, because we talk about it with the elders, with my mom. Like, you know, hijo de puta no me hace gato. That's your baby. Your mom knows that's her grandkid. Yep. That other person doesn't know for sure if that's their grandkid.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But your mama know. Your mama know. Your mama know that's my grandkid. Yeah. I don't know about that other shit, because guess what? The boy's mother, the man's mother, doesn't know.
They don't know.
They don't know.
At you like, son, is that your baby? Or son, that don't look like your child.
And we're gonna talk about that. I also don't care about a fucking DNA test. You wanna fucking get this? Let's get this done. I bet you that's gonna be your fucking kid. Some women be like, oh, what do you mean you want a DNA test? I don't give a fuck. If I know this is your baby, you could get 3,000 DNAs. This is gonna be your baby. The women who are not okay with it because they know they've been fucking around.
But what about if they just feel disrespected? Like, damn, I've been with you this whole time. Why are you trying to play me like that?
Again, because the other side doesn't know for sure. You know for sure. Your mom knows this is her grandkid because you're having it. But what about the other side? That's like, you don't have a son. You don't have a son. I don't have a son. But let's say my grandson, Caden, tells me, oh, that girl's pregnant. I'll be like, what? Is that even your baby? You know, because women are fucking shady as fuck too. How do you know? We need a DNA test.
Let me see that.
We need a fucking DNA test. That's what the fuck we need. As a grandmother, I would probably be like that, even though I don't want to be like that, but you're going to have to be like that because you just never know. These bitches move fucking wonky too. These bitches move mad fucking wonky. Talk about, look at fucking Maury can't have these motherfucking mad people in his fucking show, and who's the father, man? Who's the father? That's what I'm saying, that you have to look at the signs, the coin on both sides. And then they was running and hiding and shit. Bitch, you know you fucking foolish.
It's the rolling on the floor for me. Like, why are you rolling? All right, so I feel like we should
wrap this up.
We need to wrap up the conversation. You know, like we need to play this game for a little bit, and then I don't know, depending on this video, how I'm looking when it's editing, this might have to be broken in 2 parts. No shade, because y'all not sitting here for 3 hours. We are.
Shit. Let's go.
And
let's go.
It's 6.
Okay, so is there anything that you would want people to know that don't know about you?
Yeah. So I will say this about myself. I'm a very open person. I don't lie about anything. And I am a very honest and loving person until you cross me. When you cross me, you fucked up. But at the end of the day, I am a very open, honest person. And I am very sweet at heart. I just have like a cold part of me too, because I can't help that. You know, part of me is very guarded as well. I just keep my guard up, but I have blindfolds. You know, like I have like mini blinds. Like I want to peek through and I want to get to know people on a different level. Saying that, I will say this: when Mel and I finally got to a point where she can open up, that gave me the okay of feeling like if she was able to open up to me, that gave me and made me feel like, okay, Beba, you are actually a good person. I am a good person. I mean well, and I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. I'm not the kind of person that will beat around the bush. I'm not the kind of person of this, but I am very loving, and I still have been very faithful because I haven't done shit, although I could, but I'm not. Because guess what? If I wanted to, I could do it. Everybody is capable of everything in this world. I'm even capable of fucking probably stabbing somebody in the fucking chest or something. You know what I'm saying?
We're not condoning violence.
We don't condone violence, but I'm just letting you know that if I'm pushed,
don't try it.
Right.
Don't try it if you want to, and we're gonna show you.
But also to end it with that, I've grown as a person, and I'm learning as a human being to be more understanding and also disregard a lot of shit that don't have nothing to do with nothing. Nothing's gonna make me lose sleep.
Yeah.
These days, you know, I am just trying to live my life to the best of my ability at this point and push on forward because that's all you can do.
Yeah.
Keep on trucking, boo.
Okay.
All right, let's get into this.
Let's get into this game.
We got a couple of questions for couples. Who's the couples?
We're gonna do like 5 cards. And that's it.
I think 3 is all we got.
All right.
3 of us.
So go ahead.
All right, everybody just pick a card. No, it's deep. It's deep, deeper, and then deepest.
All right, so let's
go deepest because I like it real deep.
Ooh. Okay.
I like the eye-libbing. I like that shit.
Okay.
I think this is the deep.
I'm the only one that's all warm and shit up in here. Because y'all need to be 47 already because this.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie though.
Oh, so there's deep.
Brownie, I'll be drinking.
There's deep, deeper, and icebreaker.
This is the icebreaker.
You want to do icebreaker?
Yeah, but this is couples.
Right,
so
it's a couples thing.
Yeah, but everything doesn't have to do with that.
The couples, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about it because we've already been talking about shit.
69.
Here, so you pick first. You want to do icebreaker? Oh, you ain't playing. Yeah. We're gonna all do 1 card and we'll wrap up this video, y'all, because we had y'all sitting here for like 5 hours.
I know, it's been a minute.
It's 6:30. What time we started?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
All right, who wants to go first?
All right, I got deep. What is your favorite hobby?
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning into our podcast and watching episode 4. Unfortunately, we did have a couple mishaps recording this video. The battery was dying all over the place. So that's why there's a little jumping in the videos. But on this final part where we did play the game, Let's Get Deep, to close out the video, the mics actually cut off. So it was a good little segment I had to get rid of. I kept this little part just to do a little voiceover so you guys know exactly what's happened. We're so sorry, but thank you so much for tuning in to our podcast and watching this episode. We hope you love it. Bye.